Hi, my name's Ava, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about extreme hunger and eating disorder recovery. Now, I've never made a YouTube video before. I have been dealing with an eating disorder up and down through recovery for quite a few years, and I've always been a little bit too afraid to make a video because I'm afraid people I know will watch it or judge me. I'm afraid, I don't know what I'm afraid of, but the truth is, I would not be where I am today without other people's words and advice through YouTube and blogs and Instagram and just other ways of social media that people have given their words of recovery advice and experience. Truly, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be this far along in my recovery if I didn't have that. And so I just thought, what I'm going through right now, I think is really common. It's really scary, but it's really common in eating disorder recovery, and it can feel really lonely because when you're going through extreme hunger, you're eating more than anyone around you, and even though there are so many people out there in the world that are going through the exact same thing, they're not anywhere near you, and it can feel super duper isolating. It can feel like you're eating more than anyone in the entire world has ever eaten. And it's pretty terrifying, honestly. But it's a natural part of eating disorder recovery. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about that today. I'm sitting in my car right now. I have a college class. I'm only 17, but my college class starts in 10 minutes, and I'm not going to go because I'm not going to be there in time. And the reason for that is because this morning I woke up and immediately had extreme hunger. I've had extreme hunger for the past about 5 days now, and it's been extremely hard for me to deal with. I went through a long time in my recovery where I just didn't get hunger cues. I wasn't hungry for what I was eating, and I did still eat, but I wasn't hungry for it. And so that allowed me to just eat a very normal, balanced way. Normal. Nothing is normal if you have an eating disorder. But I ate in a pretty standard 3 meals, 3 snacks a day. Ate pretty much the same amount of food every day, and it filled me up, sometimes a lot. But it's like once my body got used to eating a substantial amount of food for a little while, suddenly it was like, feed me now, feed me everything. And suddenly my breakfast that would normally leave me feeling very full for hours felt like a tiny snack. And if you've been through an eating disorder, if you're going through that right now, or if you're going through recovery, you know how terrifying that can be, because normally it's hard enough to eat the food that you're eating, and now you're eating that food and it's not filling you up at all. You feel hungrier than you did when you were restricting. It's absolutely terrifying for someone going through recovery, and it was terrifying for me, and it still is. This morning, after, like I said, the past 4 days, I have gone through extreme hunger and eaten so much more than I normally do. This morning I actually woke up last night a few times because I was so hungry, that never happens to me. And I had eaten a lot yesterday, much more than I usually do. And I woke up just so hungry. And I didn't eat. I know I should have, but I didn't want to get up and eat. It freaked me out. So I kept making myself go back to bed, which didn't work very well. I didn't sleep very well. But when I woke up, obviously I was still starving. I got up, and normally I get ready for a little while before I eat breakfast because I don't usually wake up starving. It takes me a little while to get hungry in the morning. But not this morning. I woke up and I was starving right off the bat. So I tried to get ready. I tried to start getting ready for school, and I had to stop, still in my pajamas, and go eat breakfast. I gave in because I was so hungry. I felt like I was going to pass out. And so I made my normal breakfast and ate it. And like I said, it felt like I ate nothing. I was still so hungry. There was no way I could finish getting ready even. My entire body was screaming more food now. So I went and I got a pretty substantial sized granola bar that would normally be a snack that would fill me up for a while. And I ate it in about 30 seconds, in like 2 bites, and I was still starving. And so now I'm just, can't even tell you the thoughts that are going through my head. But I went back to the kitchen and I got the tub of yogurt from the fridge, and it was like the full-size tub. And there wasn't that much left in it, but I ate every last bite that was left in it. It's literally scraping the sides of it, like I was so hungry. And then after eating that, this is 2 snacks after my normal breakfast, guess what? I was still really hungry. But it's the weirdest thing when you get extreme hunger sometimes, because you can feel so hungry and yet so full at the same time. My stomach felt really full, but my entire body was saying, I need more calories, I need more food. My head felt dizzy. I felt like I couldn't focus on anything because I was hungry. And I felt like I had no choice. And it's super scary if you have come from a restrictive past, because when you're restricting, you don't really deal with this. Like, you feel like you're in control, and it seems like you can eat so much less. You think, when I was restricting, I was eating a quarter of this amount, and I didn't feel out of control. I could have eaten less if I wanted. But then when extreme hunger takes over, you feel like you have no choice. Your body literally is like, I'm in control now, and you're going to eat because I need food. And normal food is not going to cut it. Not only are you going to be eating portions that you were afraid of eating before that are normal sized portions, but you're going to be eating like 5 times that amount. And so anyways, this morning, like I said, I finished all the snacks and I was still hungry. So I went back to the kitchen, and there was only one thing that sounded good to me, and that scared me because, people say, oh, if you're not hungry for an apple, then you're not really hungry. Well, don't listen to any of that crap when you're in eating disorder recovery. None of that applies to you. If you're hungry, you need to eat. And so the only thing that sounded good was this popcorn. It's called birthday cake popcorn. It's from Trader Joe's. It's basically popcorn covered in sugar and birthday cake flavor and sprinkles. When I bought that popcorn a week ago, I didn't even like it. I tried it and I was like, don't like it. And now for some reason my body wanted that popcorn really badly. And when I tried a bite of it, it tasted like the best thing in the world, which is so strange because I genuinely don't really like that popcorn. But I think it was just something to do with the fact that it was high in calories, very loaded with energy, and my body just needed that. It didn't want any low-calorie, healthy food. It wanted sugar-covered popcorn. And so I got the bag of it, and I thought, okay, I'll just have a little bit. Well, I ate the whole bag quite fast, actually. And this is like a big bag. It was like 5 servings at least. I don't know what was in it. Thankfully, when I bought it, I crossed out all of the nutrition information, which helps me a lot when I'm trying to eat foods that are scary to me. But I ate the whole bag, and now I've eaten so much today, like already, and it's only 8 a.m. and I don't even hardly feel like I ate anything. Like, I feel like I had a very light breakfast. I feel somewhat satisfied now for the first time this morning. And it's so scary, especially because I've been going through this for days on end. But the truth is, this is a normal part of recovery, and when you get extreme hunger, you have to listen to it. Not only does it might feel like you have to listen to it, like your body won't let you not listen to it, which is often how it is for me. Like, the only way I could keep myself from eating is if I locked myself up in a room and threw the key out, because I'm so hungry. It's like I go on autopilot. I have to eat. And trust me, it's not emotional eating like people say. I don't emotionally eat. I have anorexia. That is not something that goes well with me. But when extreme hunger comes, it's just a different story. And so I just wanted to make this video because I guess I just wanted to get another person. I wanted to be another person telling people that this is normal. Because there's so many people out there that have helped me through my recovery journey and still are, because I still have a long ways to go. But I feel like when you have an eating disorder, it doesn't really matter how many people tell you that it's normal. Your eating disorder is still going to tell you that it's not, and that you're the only one eating this much, and that you're a pig, and you're going to be so big, and it's all crap. And all of us are going through the same kind of stuff. I mean, we're all completely different. We all have our own stories, but we're all going through the same kind of stuff when it comes to extreme hunger, feelings of guilt, feelings of failure. But the truth is, you're only failing if you're not responding to your body, if you are listening to your eating disorder. Your eating disorder will try to tell you that you're doing a bad thing by recovering. But the truth is, your eating disorder is the only bad thing. It's the only thing keeping you from your life that you want to live, and a really good life. It's tricking you. It's not good. And I think I'm going to make more videos about some other topics because, I mean, I just feel like I have a lot of insight and a lot of experience over these years of recovery and all the struggles that come with recovery. But I just wanted to make this video because right now I feel really scared. I feel terrified. I've never had extreme hunger in the morning before. Usually comes later in the day. And the truth is, I'm scared because I don't know when my next hunger cue comes around, which will probably be, if all goes how it has been going, it's going to be in like 5 minutes. But I'm scared because I've eaten more than I ever do in the morning, and who knows how much I'm going to be eating this entire day. And I'm scared of the weight gain. I know I'm going to gain weight because I'm eating 3 times at least the amount I normally eat. But the truth is, my body is asking for the food for a reason. If my body needs the weight, this is how it's going to get it. Because obviously I haven't done a good job of listening to it. I've been hurting my body through it, having an eating disorder. And it's time for me to listen and actually listen. Not pretend like I'm listening and eat one more bite than I normally do and say I'm recovering. I mean really listening. And if that means that I have to eat an entire dozen donuts in one sitting, or if that means that I have to eat five plates of pancakes, like whatever my body's asking for, no matter what, no matter if my eating disorder is screaming and nobody around me is eating that much, that's what I need to eat. Because if I'm not, then I am restricting. It doesn't matter if you're eating 20,000 calories. If you're still hungry and you're not listening and you need to eat 21,000 calories, then you're still restricting. Even if you are eating so much food. If it's not the amount that you are actually craving, then you're restricting. And if you're restricting, then you can't recover. You can't fully recover. Your eating disorder will still have control, and your body is still going to be feeling like it's not getting listened to and it's not getting the food that it needs. So anyways, I better leave because while I'm not going to my first class, I do have more classes today, and I need to work on some homework, and this whole morning has been disrupted by my extreme hunger. You know, the process of eat, feel terrible, but also still hungry, terrified, but you go to the kitchen and you eat more, and then you're still so guilty and hungry, and it's just a mental explosion in your head, and you just don't know what to do, and there's no way you can sit down and write an essay. You can barely breathe. You're laying on the floor, you're freaking out, but you feel like crap about what you just ate, and yet you want to eat it 20 times more, and if you're watching this and you haven't had an eating disorder, you probably think I'm insane. But if you have, I think you know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, I'm going to go to school now. And I just want you to know that you're not alone if you're going through extreme hunger. You're not alone. Like, we have been there. And if you're watching this video and you've been through extreme hunger, leave a comment or something to let other people know that you're going through it too. Because it's terrifying, and it's lonely, and it's bleh. Sometimes it feels like you're just gonna start breaking down in the middle of your life. Like, I'm just gonna start crying in my car right now because I'm so scared. But truly, I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna go on with my day, and I'm gonna eat the rest of my meals, and I'm gonna go on and do my schoolwork and try my very, very, very hardest not to freak out. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say for this video. I might make more videos. This is kind of a spontaneous thing. I just decided, you know, I'm gonna make a video right now because this is craziness in my brain. So I hope that this resonated with someone. I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch this, but yeah, might be making more videos in the future. But for now, have a good day, fight, and if you're hungry, eat the freaking food, okay? Okay, bye.